guys, it's Maggie, and yes, it has been some time since I have uploaded. I don't know about you guys, but it has been a crazy summer so far, and I am going to tell you all about what's been going on. I hope that this video is not too long, and don't worry, I'm not just going to be sitting here talking to the camera. I have taken a lot of footage over the last month plus, so I'm going to add that into this video, but I really want to thank everybody for checking in on me. Everything has been good for the most part. I'll tell you about some of the negatives that have happened, but things have been good, and it's just been very crazy, very busy. I don't know. It's just, it seems like there's not enough time in the day. So I have missed YouTube. Obviously, it's my favorite thing, at least one of my favorite things, behind my dogs. And Zach's on that list somewhere too. Hey. He's in the other room, so you may hear some shout comments because we just tested my mic out. I have it right above my head, and it doesn't pick up so well when he's in the other room.
Hi
but
guys, it's Zach. I don't know if I'm audible.
I don't know. It might be picking up your voice. It might not be. So it's Saturday morning. We're just having a chill day because it's been a crazy week. I don't know how many times I can say that. Gosh, but I am glad to be on here, and I have a whole list of notes that I'm going to share with you. Let's get into it. So I think we left off right before my birthday. I think I uploaded maybe on the day of my birthday. I don't know. But that was end of May. I am now 29. I have been 29 for over a month, enjoying my last year in my 20s. But I wanted to share this because it was so awesome. I got surprised on my birthday. So Zach and our friend Tyler, some of you know him as Manchild, we were hanging out in the barn. It was my birthday. We were going to go out to dinner, and we had, made a reservation at a restaurant I like, and Tyler came in with champagne because he said he had a surprise, so I kind of thought that the surprise was the champagne. So apparently I'm getting a surprise.
Hello.
Well, I already saw the glass, so I'm going to assume champagne.
Nope. Guess again.
I do not know, but I know that this is a very dark camera angle. I'll come over here.
Now, no birthday can start off complete without a little champagne toast.
I just said champagne, Tyler.
Wait, what did he do?
I mean, the glasses is pretty obvious.
The glasses were the giveaway, trust me. That you cannot hide. You grab a card,
Okay,
please?
champagne
Yes,
toast.
you'll be visited by 3 ghosts.
They are.
So the first thing about opening a champagne bottle,
We have ceiling fans.
is always you got to keep your eye on it to make sure it's opening properly.
And open your mouth wide as act if you're surprised, just in case it misses the eye.
I'm gonna come around this way.
You definitely shake it up beforehand too. That lighting's much better.
Yeah.
So step 1, take off the metal. Step 2,
If that launched, I would laugh. Please launch that way.
I'm not even gonna launch it. Opa!
All right, for the birthday gal first. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. It's your special day. Happy birthday.
Okay, well, I tried to get all of us.
Well, here is to your 29th year, 9th birthday with me.
Another year closer to death.
Here, here.
Woo!
Happy birthday, beautiful.
Thank you. But that did not turn out to be the surprise, and I did bring my camera along, so I'm gonna share that footage.
Almost.
We're in a limo.
Uncle Tyler.
We're riding in style for your birthday.
This is so cool. Oh my gosh. Totally surprised.
I'm happy
you were
tonight.
right.
It's on the air conditioning.
It is nice. Yeah, this is beautiful inside.
This is amazing. Oh my gosh. This is very nice. Good surprise.
Makes the hour ride a little more exciting.
This is trippy.
What?
Riding back.
Where's the last time you've been in one, Tyler?
Like 2010.
Prom?
Yeah, prom.
No, for Elton John concert.
Oh, prom for me.
Prom for me too.
That's why I didn't want to ruin this. I thought this would be a fun surprise, and you would. Happy 29th.
Thank you. Yeah, so they surprised me with a limo ride. It was really cool because the restaurant was like an hour away. So we had a little Britney Spears, Spice Girls dance party. It was fantastic. I had so much fun that night. And then the next day we went to Six Flags because I love roller coasters. I love amusement parks. So we went to Six Flags again. Great adventure. If you've ever been, it's fantastic. I think, Zach, you really liked it just because there's so many... Six Flags!
I'm sorry.
He acts like he's not listening to me.
I
Rude.
was reading. I'm sorry.
You're supposed to be a part of this.
Six Flags is amazing. This is my first time going there this year.
Yeah, it was cool. Anyways, we loved it. We had a great time. And it was actually the perfect day. We thought it was going to be not so great because it was a little bit rainy, a little bit cooler out, and that actually cleared the whole park out. So we got on every ride within minutes. So that was also a great time. And of course, Zach and Manchild had fun too. So it was a great kickoff to my 29th year alive. And around the same time, I think it was actually a little bit before my birthday, and I don't think that I mentioned this online, is that I reconnected with a friend from college. She was my best friend in college, and we lost touch, and I don't know what was driving me to do this, but for the last at least a year, I was thinking, I should really reach out to her, see what's going on, but then I was like, I don't know if she's going to want to hear from me. Anyways, I think it was around the end of April, I finally just said, let me send her a Facebook message, and she responded right away, updating me on her life. So we have been chatting pretty much every day. She's one of the few people that I've always felt very open with, and we're kind of, we have very similar personalities, so we reconnected, and that was awesome, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a minute. But after that, I think it was around May 30th, or maybe it was the beginning of June, we got more baby chickens. So yeah, we were down to 8, 2 roosters and 6 hens, because, the Fox really enjoy a chicken dinner. I've learned pretty quickly over the years that we've had chickens not to get attached to them. They're cute sometimes. They're cute when they're baby chicks. But I've never had one that really likes me or bonded with me. So I've learned not to get attached. I wanted to, but they're chickens. There's no other way to explain it. If you have chickens, you might know what I mean. I know that some people have them as pets, and I'm like, this is just a completely different relationship than with my dogs. I don't know. But anyways, we're down to 8, and I really wanted to have a little bit bigger flock, so we got 17 baby chicks. I got a number of different types. I think I got black copper Morans, Australorps, because we've had them before, and they seem to be pretty chill. I got Easter eggers. They didn't really specify what the actual breeds were. I'm gonna guess like hybrids. I have no idea. They're supposed to lay green eggs, no ham. And then I'm trying to remember the other breed. I got Buff Orpingtons because somebody on YouTube that I follow gets a lot of them, and they said that they're really friendly. And if you followed any of our chicken videos, I had gotten Dominiques before, And I think that they accidentally sent me a rooster or something, because somehow we wound up with a Dominique rooster. It did not like me, not one bit, and it would chase me around our yard and peck at me, so I would have to go outside with a broom to protect myself. This thing was so mean. And then we decided to hatch some of our eggs, and we wound up with a baby Dominique rooster who also did not like me. So I did not want any more of them. Did not. The 2 roosters that we have now, I think I actually hatched both of them. I think that our oldest rooster was the brother of the baby Dominique that we hatched, the Dominique rooster. But he is so much nicer, and he has survived a lot of battles because he is a very good protector. He's got to be like at least 4 years old. He has survived a lot. And he's very protective over the hens, which is what you want in a rooster if you get a rooster. So anyways, we just kicked them out. This is the earliest we've ever kicked out the baby chicks because we had them in our hot tub room. Yes, we have a hot tub room. We don't know why it was ever put in this old farmhouse, but somebody did it. Not functional, so we decided to use it as their little, not incubator, but you know what I mean. We put the light over it, so they were nice and warm. Hi. Oh, you're so warm? Hi. They got stable with their temperature, we weaned them off the light, and they were ready to go. And they're gross, and the hot tub room is right off of our bedroom, so we wanted them gone. Plus, as soon as the sun rises, chirp, 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 non-stop, all day. I mean, they were happy, that's what that means, but shush. Anyways, I'm looking at my notes here. So then shortly after that, because I'm trying to remember the timing, it must have been only a week or 2 after that. Something bad happened. I did something stupid. I will show you pictures. I decided one morning that I was going to make us iced tea, and we had gotten this nice glass pitcher that I thought would be fine for this. Got this nice glass pitcher. I was all excited about it, you know, have some lemonade, some iced tea. Well, I poured the boiling water into the glass pitcher, thinking that it would have been fine because it's a glass frickin' pitcher. That's its job. It has one job, to hold liquid. I guess because it was boiling, filled it all the way to the top, and it cracked and exploded all over my leg. So this happened before Zach woke up, and I didn't want to wake him, but it was one of those screams. As soon as it happened, I knew, like, I didn't even feel pain yet, but I knew I burnt my leg pretty bad. So then it started to hurt, and I had to run up to the shower and basically put cool water on my leg. It was my thigh and my knee, and that was horrible. So I wound up texting Zach from the shower like, hey, if you happen to wake up soon, burnt myself pretty bad, could use some help. And he woke up right away and cleaned up downstairs, and he said he was scared because the tea that I was making was red, and so he thought it was blood all over the floor. It was a whole thing. So I had to spend the rest of that day with my leg wrapped. I basically used gauze to hold cool packs on my leg. And I was like that for a couple days, but it started to feel better. It started to be less painful. My knee peeled completely. That was really weird looking. but I do have a little bit of a, I don't know if it's going to be a permanent scar. I don't think so. I just think it's going to take months to get better. And it's just funny because at the beginning of summer, every year, I get bad bug bites on my legs because I'll go out in the garden. So my legs look pretty beat up by the end of summer because I'm on Humira. I heal kind of slow. So this year I was like, oh, I'm going to make sure I get my bug spray on. I'm going to make sure that my legs look nice. And then I burned my leg and it looks horrible. So that just goes to show you, don't worry about those things because life is going to come flying at you and laugh at you. That all healed up. I think it was 2nd-degree burns. I had blisters. I probably should have gone to the doctor, but I generally know how to care for burns. So I just did what they probably would have told me and it got better. So there you go. That was a little bit rough. But I survived. I survived it, and I will never do that again. I figured I would also give a super quick health update, just generally. So, towards the end of May, I believe it was the end of May, or maybe it was June. Actually, I think it was June. I got cleared by my ENT, so obviously I had all that sinus surgery stuff happen, and I kept fighting infections. I don't think that the infection is 100% gone, which he had seen that. He said, yeah, I see that you have some mucus coming out of your sinus, but it is so much less, and I still had a bit of my antibiotics to go. So basically, I'm at the point where I don't notice any symptoms. If I feel like I'm getting some sort of infection again, I'm just doing a regular nasal rinse, and it's been amazing. It's been amazing being able to breathe. I forgot what it was like to breathe through my nose. So I would say 100% that surgery was a success. I just have trouble getting rid of infections, which I already knew. And also the anxiety medication that I started actually around the time that I had the sinus surgery has definitely been working. I am mad at myself. I wish I'd gone sooner. And I had thought about it for a long time. I don't know why I just didn't go to my doctor. It was so easy. But it's made a huge difference. I think at first, I didn't really know if it was working or not because life sort of calmed down, but obviously life picked up a lot. And I just don't feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack anymore, which is huge. I didn't realize how bad I was feeling until I didn't feel that way anymore, which I can relate to Crohn's and flares and stuff because you don't know how sick you were until you're better. It's kind of that situation. But yeah, I can definitely do a more in-depth video about that, telling you about the side effects because I did have some negative side effects. I had some really good things happen because of the medication, so if you would like me to talk about that, let me know in the comments below, and I will certainly do that. Another thing that's been taking up a lot of time is the garden. I don't want you to think I gave up on the garden. I have been working fairly hard. I mean, it's not perfect. It's definitely a mess of a garden, but it works for me. So I've been working out there a lot. Zach's been working out there a lot. We just put in a little pumpkin patch, so hopefully we actually get pumpkins. That would be fantastic. We had some volunteers last year that we definitely did not plant and got great pumpkins from it. So now that we actually on purpose grew them, watch us not get any, but we're hoping. And the tomatoes they're getting there. They're not quite ripe yet, which I'm waiting for. I'm very excited for my tomatoes. They're my favorite. And my cucumbers. Some of the stuff I did start a little later than I wanted to, but we've got really good carrots. I just harvested garlic for the first time. I was so excited about that because I've never grown garlic, at least successfully. I've never actually gotten a bulb of garlic because I never looked up how you're supposed to do it. I thought you just planted them in the springtime. You don't. So this year I did get to it a little late, but I planted them in February and I did get some really good bulbs from it. So this year I'm going to plant them in the fall and hopefully I'll get a lot more. We'll see, but it's been really great. Just getting a lot of veggies, new veggies that we've never had before because I really spent the winter time looking up how to do a lot of these things properly, how to grow them the right way, rather than just, you know, basically throwing seeds out there and hoping for the best. So I'm I'm loving it. I love being out there, except it's been so hot and humid lately. I mean, it got hot and humid early this year. So that's been a little bit difficult. It's hard to work out there when it's so hot. But I definitely take advantage on the cooler days, the cloudy days, get out there, try to do some weeding, trying to stay on top of that because I'm always really bad. But yeah, I will definitely be sharing the garden with you more because I know some of you guys really like that, and it's one of my favorite things too. We've also been doing a lot of housework, sort of unexpectedly. So a couple weeks ago, I don't know why I do this, but it's just who I am. I came downstairs to the kitchen, was making coffee, and then I was looking at the little, it's not a backsplash, but it's like a little 3 to 4 inch tall piece that goes in the back of your countertop. I was looking at it and I was like, it's falling off of the wall. It's not even secure. I want to pull it off and see what's behind it. And of course you pull it back. It was right behind the sink. There was mold. It wasn't painted because we didn't paint behind it. It was gross. So then that led to me pulling off the rest of them around the kitchen and being disgusted. And then I was like, man, I think we have some tile left over. I'm gonna go see how much we have. Well, we didn't have enough. Anyways, long story short, I have painted the kitchen. Zach and I did a tile backsplash all around the kitchen. We installed a new light, which is really cool. It's like a star. We need to paint the ceiling still. I am not looking forward to that. And then I started walking into the laundry room and I'm like, oh gosh, the walls just look terrible. So I painted that too. This is what happens. I get on a roll. So that was my focus for a couple weeks, which makes it hard to upload on YouTube or even film. I was not filming anything at that point, but I'll throw in some pictures here, kind of like during the process. But we painted it the same color. I don't know if you can see the wall right there because I got a white door behind me and then another white door. It's this very, very like, it's called Sea Salt by Sherwin-Williams, I believe. It's a very, very, very light seafoam green. I don't really like seafoam green, but I really like this color. And the white trim that we have really pops on it, which is why I also loved it. So that has become the color of our house now. And I'm just waiting for me to get the urge to paint our living room. I think it's coming. We'll see. Zach might not be happy about that, but it might be happening. Okay, so then back to reconnecting with my friend. This just happened last week, so that's why I'm trying to go in order of events here. So she came to visit us, which was really cool. She came for a week, and her name's Courtney. But she came to visit, and it was kind of a little bit of, you all right? Yeah. Falling off the couch?
I was trying to get up. I was going to go grab another cup of coffee.
Ah. So it was a little bit of a college reunion. Manchild, if you don't know who he is a friend from college. That was Zach's roommate. And so he stayed our friend, and then Courtney was also from the same college, so we all knew each other. So Tyler wound up coming that weekend, but she was here from, I think, Tuesday into the weekend. And we did a lot of fun things. We went to Longwood Gardens because I thought that would be like kind of pretty for us to take photos, so we did that. We went to Philly, that's what I was trying to think of, to actually get Tyler at the train. I don't know if I mentioned this either. Our friend was borrowing Zach's car. He had a Honda Civic, and Manchild totaled it. It was not his fault, but there you go. So he was catching the train to come visit us, and we were picking him up in Philly, so we surprised him with Courtney. So it was a nice little reunion, and we went and had dinner on a ship, a boat. Really, really cool. And then we kind of like walked around along the Delaware River, which is where we were. And then the next day, we went floating down the Delaware on like the tubes. It was a good time. It was a lot of activity for the both of us. We definitely pushed ourselves, probably a little too far, but she was starting a new job and like There was a lot going on in her life, so she was treating this as a vacation, so we tried to do a bunch of stuff. But she's gonna visit again, and we'll probably have a lot more chill time. So I had to recover from that. I know she did too, but I had to recover from that, especially eating out at restaurants a lot. I just never feel great afterwards. So this week we've been eating a lot of veggies, really trying to get the vitamins in, just feel better. I don't know. But thankfully I can eat from my garden. I was making little salads from the garden, little cabbage, a little kale, banana peppers. It's really good. I'm really enjoying it. All right, so then on top of all of this, while I have not been active on YouTube, I don't know if you heard that. He is banging some dishes in the kitchen.
Making lunch.
Oh, thanks! Making lunch, if you didn't hear that. On top of all of that, even though I haven't been uploading on YouTube, I have been working a lot behind the scenes, some on branded content. I have something really cool that I just found out about a couple days ago that I'm going to do very soon, a little trip. I have not gone anywhere basically since 2020. I think the last trip I took was February of 2020 to California with the company I used to work with. And that was, I remember the weird, like, is this going to turn into something? Like, is this going to be a big deal? And obviously it was. So that was the last meeting. And yeah, it's just crazy. So I had a little opportunity, a little offer to do a trip for a conference, and I said yes. I'm super nervous because I have not traveled anywhere by myself, especially in the last couple of years, but this will be good. I'm excited. Like, I miss that. I miss doing conferences. I miss all of this stuff. So I'm excited. And I will certainly be sharing that with you too. Like I said, that's coming up in a couple weeks, and not all the plans are finalized, so I don't want to say it's like 100%, but we're getting all that stuff situated and I am good to go for it. So yeah, I'm so excited. A lot going on. Hopefully you understand why I haven't been uploading, because I just been focusing on the garden, focusing on the house a little bit, focusing on my friend that I've reconnected with, and like I said, we're talking every day, keeping each other updated. We're doing Snapchat, which I haven't really used Snapchat since college, but we're, videoing each other, and that's been really fun because I have a lot of male friends, but not a lot of girls that I can just chat with. So we talk about everything, and it's just been really great. So yeah, it's been a very good month, minus the leg burn. I would have done without that. That would have been nice. I don't know. But it's okay. With all the other positive things going on, I'll deal with it. My camera just cut me off, saying I'm talking too much. Rude. I was saying, before my camera interrupted me, that I'm just really thankful for you guys checking in on me, making sure everything is good. And I do want to say that if you're ever worried about me, if there's a lag in my videos, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. I also use the YouTube community tab to just, if I haven't been online for a while, I will post and just kind of tell you what's been going on, because I know that some of you are worried about me, and thankfully it's been the exact opposite. There's nothing health-wise going on, there's nothing negative, it's just been positive craziness. Anywho, I hope that you guys are all doing well. Please update me with how your summer's going. Tell me what's been going on with you. I will read through them all. Thank you so much for watching this. I will do my best to edit this and get this up tonight, Saturday night. If it's not Saturday, I'm sorry. That's how life goes sometimes, but I'm doing my best to get it up on Saturday. All right, guys, I will see you in the next. Bye. What are you doing?
Bye, guys.
There you go. Bye.